All right, here we are at 2619 North Walker Avenue. It is August the 6th, 2013, and this is the condition of the house as we're moving out. We've mowed the lawn freshly. Everything has been cleaned on the outside. And let's start making notes of things that have happened while we're here. This door never fully functioned, and during the tornadoes, this door was opening up and closing a bunch, and this little hinge here popped. So that was some of the damage from the storm. None of the windows have ever functioned, so this is kind of what we get. We can't open any of the windows in the house. Here's the condition of the side yard. When we moved into the house, this was just kind of filled with garbage and construction debris, and we decided to put in these garden boxes. So we're going to leave these here. The garden growing. And so we're going through. This is a fence we put up, kind of add a little privacy. Same with that there. Another garden box. This is a little grope thing here. And as we make our way back, this is the garage that was never fixed, as the landlord said they were going to, but it never happened. So it's kind of the condition. It's just been kind of falling down. So cleaned up the inside. It's in much better condition than when we found it. We've put some grout and some things to stuff for the house we're going to leave here. And so this is all cleaned out. So come over to the side here. Everything's been swept and cleaned. The doors here in the front, they never functioned. It's been rotten and broken, so those doors never worked. As we come over to the side here, this is the leftover loads of trash the landlord left here. It was never cleaned up. This is storm debris. As you can see, there's still some branches on the roof. The landlord never really helped us get rid of any of this storm debris, and she's been ignoring our phone calls. So, we're doing our best to make sure this place looks nice, but we can only do so much. So now we'll work our way into the inside of the house. So here we are in the main living room. Everything has been cleaned. Floors have been waxed. All the wood has been wiped down. Windows cleaned the best they can. As you can see, there's a lot of leaves and stuff growing inside of the windows. One of the things was this house has been leaking the whole time, so there's a lot of mold and stuff back down in here. This has nothing to do with us, though. So as you can see, everything's been waxed, cleaned, fixed. This was a lock that was on the door that never functioned, and we had gotten locked into the house, and we could not use our front door until this lock was removed. And if you look at the front of the door, there's no access to that lock, so it was never installed correctly, so we had to take it out to be able to use our door. Here's this room here. This window has never been here, so glass here, there's never been glass in here. This room has all been cleaned, floors waxed, cleaned. All the windows have all been wiped down with Pledge. All the woodwork has been taken care of. And so there you have that. As we make our way into this room, this is the leak in the ceiling. We'd let the landlord know about. She never did anything about it, but this leaked profusely. I was worried that the ceiling was going to fall down on our head. Here we are in the dining room. All of the windows and everything have all been cleaned, all the woodwork taken care of, floors waxed. Chandelier's been dusted down. We changed all the light bulbs in it. Let's work our way into the kitchen. Here we are in the kitchen. Everything has all been cleaned, wiped down. All the insides of the cabinets have all been disinfected and cleaned. Once again, I mean, there's like ivy and stuff growing into here. None of these windows have ever been operational. As you can see, they've been caulked and painted in, so they're not really able to use any of the windows in the house. The oven has all been cleaned. Inside has all been cleaned. So the hood's all been cleaned, vacuumed out and everything. And so there's all that. Let's make our way into another room. Here is the first bedroom here. All the carpets have been shampooed and cleaned. Everything has been cleaned. All the window sills have been cleaned. All the blinds have been dusted. We've shampooed the carpets in here. Everything is empty. And as you can see, you still see the lines from the rug shampooer. So everything is clean. No damage to anything. Let's go into the master bedroom. Here we are in the master bedroom. Everything has been cleaned. Carpets have all been shampooed. All the baseboards have all been wiped down. All the windowsills have all been wiped down. None of these windows are operable, so we can't really get any of that stuff out, all those leaves and everything, because the windows don't work. All the blinds have been dusted down. Nothing is broken. Everything is in working order. The fan has all been cleaned off. There's some more water damage stuff that was down here in this closet. Not sure where the water's coming from, but there's water damage in the closet here. It's coming from the roof somewhere. So as you can see, the room is perfectly clean. Here's the hallway of the house. Everything has been cleaned. The floors have all been waxed and mopped, or mopped and waxed rather. Everything has been disinfected, cleaned, no holes. We have changed all the filters inside of the return air on the air conditioner. This light, after a lightning storm, it shorted out and never started working again. We contacted the landlord. She never returned our calls, so we're not going to pay an electrician to fix this. All the cabinets have all been cleaned out, and in here we've put all extra stuff that might be needed for this house. Took the liberty of getting some stain to match the floors in case there was ever a problem. We're leaving them with another $25 filter here for the air conditioner. There's the sealer for the tile. As you can see, everything else has all been cleaned out. There we have it, all the paint colors for the house. Many of the paint colors were missing from the living room and stuff, and we would have touched up many things to touch up, but for one, we don't have the paint, and for two, we didn't leave any holes in the walls. Next up, let's go to the laundry room. Here we are in the laundry room. Once again, the windows do not function because they've all been caulked and painted in, so we can't clean the inside of the window, but this side of the window has all been cleaned. The blinds have all been cleaned. Everything has been cleaned. This is another leak that we had here. We've kind of been talking to the landlord about. We've always had leaks here in this house, a lot of plumbing issues, and everything's kind of just been neglected. So here's some more of it. This is all water damage coming from this leak here. And yeah, that's stuff that should have been taken care of. These are a lot of holes, as you can see here. We have a really big problem with brown recluse spiders, as well as cockroach infestation, and a lot of it comes from all these cracks and stuff that just go down under the house here. Aside from that, everything is in as nice or nicer order than when we began our tenancy on this lease. So next up is the bathroom. So here we are at the bathroom. Here's the door. Everything has been professionally cleaned. As you can see, everything is in fine working order. Sparkling even. Last thing we did before finishing up here, we put a fresh bead of silicone around the tub for the next people who move in. Everything is clean. All the lights, we've changed all the bulbs, make sure everything's got brand new bulbs. One of the problems that we've had here is this is one of the cheapest toilet seats you can buy. It's about a $5 toilet seat. And this is the original one that was on the toilet before the remodel, and just does not work. One of the things I wanted to show is I put some toilet paper in here. This toilet, so you flush it, it's never flushed. And this started happening, if you can sit here and you can hold it down for a while, it'll work. It started happening after Roto-Rooter showed up, and I am concerned that Roto-Rooter, when they ran their snake into the clean out from outside, their snake came all the way up the toilet. I'm worried that they've compromised the wax ring underneath the toilet when they did that, because until they did that, we've always been able to flush the toilet, and then once they did it, it just stopped working. So we're going to leave this shower curtain rod here. Even though we purchased it, we want to make sure that we leave one for the next person, although we took out the shower curtain. All the blinds have all been cleaned. Everything's all in fine working order. And the only operational window in the whole entire house is this new one that we put in when we did the bathroom remodel. So let's go and do our final little thing here in the front. One more thing I wanted to add to the video is this dishwasher has never fully functioned correctly. Since moving in, it does not wash the dishes, and it keeps running for hours on end. So I thought I'd throw this in here. So the dishwasher, it turns on and goes through the cycle, but it never finishes and it never cleans. So just wanted to let people know about that. Last but not least, here are both sets of keys to the house. Since the landlord has not answered our calls and has been ignoring us for about a month now, we are going to leave these keys on the mantle. And I'm sure she has a set, so when she gets in here, she can get these keys. So once again, the date is August the 6th, 2013. As you can see, the entire house is clean. Everything is taken care of. We are vacated from the property. Everything has been fixed. The floors have all been waxed. And we have left this place in better condition than it was when we moved in. There you go.